quick. What up, boy? We streaming, baby, so come on with it. I ain't even on now. I don't know why my camera fucked up.
You know what it is? You just slide it over.
You ain't hooking up you? Oh, you can't spray.
I think that motherfucker upside down or something. But it's cool. They don't gotta see me. What you mean down, bro? This one?
Yeah, let's slide it more your way.
This one?
Yeah.
They normally be right here. I think I gotta do this, bro. That's all. I think I got this motherfucker up here. See, yeah, like, see, you can see me now. That's how I know. What do we got?
Here's Brady. Now they go straight incomplete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8.
And 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And there
it is, Parker. Brady to Gronk. Their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a whole lot of fun, but he's deadly serious about his football, as is Tom Brady. Two great competitors, two fantastic players.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Brady going to find Jones here out of the backfield. Pass the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch of 45 yards.
I thought I could power it in, man.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Now Brady again. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what
standing up.
It's going to be
took off. Yeah.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Again, it's
yes.
Touchdown Tampa Bay.
Complete to number 14.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 7-0.
Bradley Pinion.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. Posted in on the style.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly apart, man. In this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extreme.
Almost looks like the real deal. Right.
runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and 11 coming up. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Yeah, we're gonna get us one. Give me that. Ooh, good play. God damn, man, you got away. Bro, did you see that? Okay, nigga. That was cold work there. We lost.
75 yards.
Look at this. What that nigga did, though. I'm trying to top him. Watch this. See how he broke that shit?
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
What's on the clock? It's supposed to be 8.
At least 6 touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Okay. It's a good game then.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Each team's had it.
You want to entertain you to a good game, bro.
Here as the kicks
No one
away.
else watching no bullshit. Let's go.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
These are the type of plays right here. That makes a change.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for their touchdown or last go around,
Check this.
to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
Check this.
Antonio Brown kisses
Watch me show out at the end.
20.
What a play! What a play!
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Antonio Brown.
Tom Brady with
Yeah, what a play, what a
touchdown
play.
passes, and the Bucs have taken the lead.
Come on, dog.
Hey, I got
Offense here in this first quarter.
has been a rough start to this quarter.
Yeah, we got this.
And now
We got
with that lead
football.
that we're seeing,
On
can
the
they
game.
retaliate and get this? This was going to go back and forth all
That's
game
it,
long.
bro.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown.
I think I got 17.
It's
Oh,
up
yeah.
It's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Buccaneers
You see
14.
what's going on.
Ravens 7. Bradley
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Ravens take over
Wow.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
It's
And
too
just
simple.
what it's like down on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet, see what you did on the
Picky!
last drive.
Oh my fucking god!
And it's complete.
Hold on,
Hey, this like these old Colts games, nigga. You can't. Whoever get the stop, I guess, something. Bro,
Extra point away from tying the football
that
game.
shouldn't have happened, bro. Like, how the fuck do you make that throw, bro? Running on some shit, bro. I had good pressure on him,
Tucker down and the point after.
Extra point.
we went on the dribble, we kind of right back.
And we've got a good one brewing.
We kind of right back, bro.
Up at 14.
That's what it's called.
14.
Kind of right
Justin
back.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
This one tied at 14.
You know what messed with my
Sends this one away.
It's the fact the Ravens, after last year, did all that running. This year they supposed to brought in some wide receivers.
And this return was net positive as he
You know
goes
what I'm
Please. And the tight end.
Yeah, they
They gotta do the tight end.
They do.
7-yard line.
They need some wide receivers, bro. Yes. Lamar ain't got nobody to throw the ball to, man.
possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want
Damn, I waited too long.
That's what you worked on, to make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the Cardinals' set of defense, not giving up the long pass.
This is
They
like
did. Let's see
I
if they
use
adjust.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Paying attention to my time.
To throw again, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. And they'll wind up
You
getting
gotta
this to
really
his
know.
37. Gain of 1.
Ran a perfect defense. defensive situation, would admit that there's an offensively gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see what I'm saying?
That's, you know, that's to get you out of the jam. Right now, we feel the money. Cause I can water that. See some.
Their own territory.
Right now, I really see them.
They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
I got no faith in him.
It's Brady. And this is
faith in
by Gronkowski. Brady had first down yardage as he's brought down to the 41.
He a big man.
On first down, Brady. Oh, he got precision on him, and he pulls it in. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards. On first and 10, here's Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass.
Can beat him.
There they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. These two teams all time after one.
You see the same shit I'm saying. Because I'm pointing it out, bro, what I'm doing. Let me show you what I'm going to do.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Look. Brady to throw again.
But I fucked it up, but you seen that?
Antonio Brown, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Now here's a deep shot that's complete. Touchdown!
I see this shit, bro. See what I'm saying? I give my man the time to get that proper release.
And the Bucs are going to take the lead.
And
so simple math here in
and
the
she
first half.
does.
They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. You got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point up and good by Succo, and the lead is now 21-14.
All I need is to stop this over.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Forget it this series. I'm getting my stop.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good.
I'm getting my stop this series.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. So maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense.
He was on there for a minute, but I was
not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
We'll see if it's that easy.
You see,
16 yards right off the bat to first down.
And at the 46-yard line.
Here's Jackson. It's good.
Oh!
They'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a good guy. I didn't do
On the pitch and catch.
Second and 3 at the Buccaneers' 47-yard line.
Jackson
we got it right there in the fake corner. Good play.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on that side.
Now, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
Shift. There you go. Spread that out, man. Let's go. Get over there. Come on.
On second down, it's Edwards. And that play going absolutely nowhere. He's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back for the loss of 3. That'll bring up a third down.
See, this way the defense can get rid. Finish shift to the left. Yeah, I'm gonna sit right here.
Jackson now.
Here you come.
Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
But I'm playing like that anyway. This is the stuff I've been looking for.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it.
This is the stuff I've been looking for, my dog. Come on. Come on. Here I come. Come on.
Throwing is Jackson.
No, goddamn, bro.
And he can't quite
Big got it off.
some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins, and they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from the yard now, and the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. These 2 teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth.
And 3 touchdowns. I mean, touchdown. Timeout. 2 minutes. That's a good. That's good.
The right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what looks like with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch.
Pick that up.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Unless he was expecting to cut it in.
Their own 19-yard line.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
He was probably playing them to the end. Inside instead of
To
outside.
begin their next possession. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
Big game. Cover that, man.
Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
Come on. There you go.
This will be close again.
Huh?
Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as
Oh,
big,
yeah,
but
man.
still over 20.
That's what you went for.
Already 1st and goal, and
You
they're
hear, man?
little time.
I know you don't get anything extra.
Take them up,
Hey! Everything in this game today, including hang out for that one.
Now the Bucs will use the first of their timeouts. As they stop here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
You gonna go?
And he's into the end
Thanks, bro.
zone for a
Look, you just see the
And the Bucs are going to take the lead.
I'd have to say we're all
No, I think all the plays. I ain't seen the touchdown, but I know you was like at the 1 yard line.
I would expect her on quarterback sneaks, but here,
Okay,
he got
quarterback
all his
sneak.
guys covered. He said,
Nah,
why
he just
not?
ran
And
in
by the
'cause
way, if that doesn't
he was
fire up your
covering
team to
everybody.
see the veteran
So
like
he
that
took
risk
that.
his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
Oh, they ain't don't expect that from Tom because he ain't a rush. You know, he a pocket pass.
I was literally looking around.
21.
Everybody was trying to.
Oh, yeah.
Bradley Pinion.
Middle gonna be empty because everybody trying to cover everybody.
Following the touchdown.
Do they block?
Did you get him, baby?
On to kick this one away.
I told you.
Short kick from the 15.
Even Tom Brady can run up from a couple yards. They score a touchdown.
At their own 33-yard line.
Man, shit, I know you
Offense
don't.
set at the line for this next drive. And with
Well,
time
I get up
quickly
at 9:30
fading here in the second
That
quarter,
stuff was
not sure how
crunk.
I
aggressively
might
or
have to
offensively
figure it
they
out
want to
about
play
this.
this.
If I down, that's cool, though.
Good
Good play, bro. This nigga killing me with that shit. I want to man,
As the first half is winding down.
what the fuck is going on again?
Away from tying the football game.
Tucker lining up for the
And a
extra
little
point.
time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Ain't no way else.
Here I am. Go ahead and tap it out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let the return
I
guy
gotta
touch
have
it.
this guy.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Okay.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
On the return. The
Fuck
Bucs
you.
take over first and 10.
At
their own
Set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signal for them. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Brady. And he can't find a receiver. He's brought down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
That's why we're ready to go so quick.
Might have been a little piece there.
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Might have been a little piece.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half.
Okay,
all
man.
tied on the scoreboard.
Let's play some
From the
defense.
6.
We know we're starting,
And a
right?
nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard
Let's
line.
play some motherfucking defense.
At their own
Let's
30-yard line.
showcase some real defense. Fuck all that. I'm sitting around that
Baltimore offense at the line,
I
set to
do
get
that.
going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swim.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Throw right side, taken in by the tight end, Bryant. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard
I
line.
think you should have got lost,
3 yards
man.
to gain there, second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is to get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
45. Mike, 45. Here we go. Shoot. Out.
Jackson out again to Dobbins. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now they're stashing the 3rd and 8. Backwards a yard.
Loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And they'll get this well past midfield before they stop just before the 35.
That's good.
Nice
Good play.
conversion of even 20 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard
Boy,
line.
that's straight in front of you.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And we'll make this a 2nd and long. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Nah, dude,
He's
what?
going to have to eat this one.
Have a good one.
No, she got to bed now.
Oh, man.
So she can't go.
This is what happens when you get behind the chains. Is people
So I was like, damn, what should I say? Good night.
full of defense.
You hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming.
Come on, man.
In their blitzes, or
Dude,
just takes over.
that was the worst.
Defensively, that was third and a bundle. But they allow the
Fuck that was.
40-yard line. On 1st and 10, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
He was taken
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. This is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. You can change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
I gotta pick him up, right? Give me this. Ass here, man.
He's the one that got home and takes him down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Watch the center.
From the gun, Jackson.
Give me that. See that pick? I'm gone.
Oh, take it to the house.
I'm gone. That nigga trying to catch
One
me.
man to beat. Yeah, you gone. They'll dive in now.
Certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there.
Pick 6.
Defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot. As he was there to
70
pick that one
at
off
least.
and take it all the way down for a touchdown.
It's up and good, and they jump back ahead. 35-28.
What?
Buccaneers 35.
Defensive end.
Ravens 28. Bradley.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Over first
Good
and 10.
grind, man. Good grind.
5-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just put her in now. All right, they got good field position means going into tackle on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They should be better with the football this possession. No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage
That's a
of
pick.
it. Sometimes the defense.
Come on, bro. That's a pick.
Again, it's intercepted.
Let's go. Shook him. We gone. Shook him. He can't catch me, bro. I'm off.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to Buccaneer TD.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there.
That was a good
See
one.
the play
That
unfold,
was called work,
feel what's
man.
going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And the lead is up to 14.
Yeah.
Makes the score Buccaneers 42.
On defense.
Ravens 28.
I can move this boy.
Bradley Pinion.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Move this ball.
Taking it about the 1.
Off his ass.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
25, 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
This is what
Baltimore
I'm
offense
saying.
at the line set to get going. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
This is like,
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays. All this hurts the defense. I want to in the hands of X, Y, and Z. Let's see if we can move forward.
So don't get too
come.
Go to the playmakers.
Here he comes.
For Jackson, this may be a free play. Got his man moving over the middle. It's Andrews.
I was
And he'll be
offside.
taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's easy. I'm like, damn, he all up he do is fake the ball and him.
Taking
Yeah.
great yardage so they can decline that
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
Man, damn, week 14.
Watch this. He ain't really good. He seems to the whole game.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. It's brought in here by Riley Speed. And past the 35, they dropped a yard or two shy of the field goal. Another big hitter there. This one good for
This time.
First and 10 at the
Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Jordan Whitehead on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made on the last 15-yard line. Given 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Yeah, you got past it. You picked up. You got past at least a 50-yard line.
14-yard line.
Nobody's gonna catch me. She legit, dude. I'm trying to run fast.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Turnover that just got him the football back. Obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense a little relief here, then?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they got right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, we're going to do almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this ball. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Burn down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
They don't feel like sweet, though. Look at that shit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Yeah, I just passed it correctly, bro. But you know it's the right. And then show me you can stop.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
So you ain't showing me you can stop this, bro.
He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
You get stopped, so. Gonna be more consistent.
Bring it over here. You see that.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Complete to Gronkowski. 4 yards on the pickup.
Now Brady again.
At the 38.
Gronkowski again. 6 yards is the pickup, and now we need to a 3rd down.
Gronkowski. A gain of 6 yards.
You just keep hitting
It's
him.
Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Brady's throw going to be caught by Brady. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now for Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
It's a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Come on. 4th and 10. Watch it. Spring. Just looking for a pass here.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And they're going to try the screen. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Trying on 4th down to come up empty. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
You got to beat tight on me. You got to beat me off the line. You look at me and jam his ass.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Over the middle. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And leads to 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he's got a sneak. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Now Jackson on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch after punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. But that got out of 3. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down the field alerting everyone to fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game still open. Even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it.
Well, I think you got too far away from the run game. Yeah.
But still, don't change the channel just yet.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Oh, yeah, I was just doing some shit. On
1st and 10.
No, I know.
Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a break play.
45. Mike, 45. Here we go.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. Bryant with a catch right side. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
That's what I'm
Throwing again, Jackson. Back in the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
45. Mike, 45.
One last shot for Jackson.
Let's go.
And this is intercepted.
Oh,
And that should do it. Snaps it for the pick. And that's the line of finish to this ball game.
Today's final score.
At the goal line.
Points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
That happened to who? Against the Patriots. Seattle. Seattle.
Oh, Seattle.
At the goal line.
And as an offensive coordinator,
Patriots picked
you
him
still
up.
think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call it, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Well, they should have ran it, though. They should have ran that ball. You got Marshawn Lynch in the backfield.
But that'd be the thing. That'd be that.
And he was still in this, you know what I'm saying? He was still Marshawn Lynch then.
But that'd be that play where they'd be like, well, that's the obvious play. And the motherfucker try to be too slick. Because that was the obvious play.
Well, it was.
But if they don't get picked, it's like a genius play. Ah, they just loaded for the run. He hit with the TD.
Yeah.
But you got picked. So you should have ran it.
Yeah, you should have ran it. I would have ran it. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know why? Everybody should have ran it. That's why they tried to throw it.
I know. I still would have ran it. I would have lined up like I'm throwing it, but it'd have been a pass. You know what I'm saying? Run play.
356. He threw for 14, man. 81% with the win.
Almost 82%. Shit, might as well say.
Yeah. I'll take the W, man. Welcome to the live stream, y'all. Send the man. Request your brand.
Get out my way, she gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. For a coupe, for a season, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe, designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, gotta
What? Man, this is so cool. But it's all about your play, though.
I got homies that can sleep with
That's really what it comes down to.
At the same time,
Then they got the team faults and all that shit. You gotta play around that.
not even really that, bro. It's
Let me
just
feel
like,
myself a little
it's
bit.
like driving a stick.
Little bit, you ain't talking big.
It's like, okay, let's say if I pick up the team,
Put
right?
it on me, that's a lot of it. For a coupe, for a season, drop the top
A lot
of
of
it.
shit be
Bust
grand.
down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of.
I ain't
I got
gonna know
both
they
my
playbook
girls, head to
right
toe,
now.
designer.
I
Drip, little
mean,
bit.
I know what they gonna
Let me
do.
feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West to LA, that where you find me though. Touch on my shirt with it, black clothes.
Even
Whip
though I
on my
see
lip
the
and my
rock,
field, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro.
until I do that shit with them for a few times, then I see how they move. This shit so realistic, right?
Little bit, you ain't talking big.
Some of the
Get
stuff
out my way, little bit.
these niggas really, you gotta know what the fuck going on. Defense too, like the defense I play, right? That make me
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Different personnel.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Man, I
And
won't
ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
He's got a good quarterback, man. Matthew Stafford's good as hell. He is. He really is, man.
Throwing now, Jackson on
They
first
just
down.
never had a good squad, man. Guys actually care about winning when you still in their own stats. You know what I'm saying?
A gain of
19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
Baltimore.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
Oh, I ran right past him.
Jackson throwing on target to Brown. He's at the 50, the 30, 10.
Another day, another dollar, baby.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is. They had to run a long way after that catch.
I think that when he was telling me that, he was designing run after catch in every play. That's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll throw right away. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady.
Drop it over.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by the full Marcus Peters. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. They took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
Quick strikeout wide by Jackson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go.
That's what I was trying to do.
I thought she was coming.
At the Bucs, 14-yard
Jackson
line.
going to throw quickly here complete. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
They'll run with
Look how that
Dallas.
blanket picked me
And
up.
he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
See, this is what I like it.
4 yards
Right here.
and the Ravens will add on.
Now 14.
Justin
First quarter.
Tucker.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now.
Early.
Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Already.
Come back.
To be able to go into someone else's
Get a
house
stop.
and establish a start
Time
like
out.
that. Obviously, your confidence rises
stop.
right away, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Put the
Tucker
pressure
now to
on.
kick it away following the touchdown.
I gotta use the phone.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's out of bounds right around the 34.
Take over 1st and 10.
I gotta commentate.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already. As they come up first and 10. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski.
Down 14, it's like not even
the 39. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up second and 4.
Throwing again on second down. Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
7-yard line.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
19 more yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
There's Donald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And this time they're ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Calais Campbell on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Come on, man.
It's intercepted. It's
How did you jump?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw again. Jackson in trouble, and the ball's out. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. Unfortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Brady. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
First and 10.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down. Second and 9. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
With the score, Ravens 14, Buccaneers 2.
Now it's second and 9. Again, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an
45,
open target,
33.
the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to get in the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's third down.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Jackson on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him before the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
If I put these down, I'm gonna get fucking these, bro. I'm gonna put them down too.
Yeah, I just stop smoking cigarettes, bro. You still want to keep passing them to you? I'm like, shit, dude. I don't know. Shit.
Swag, man.
Yeah, man. Cigarettes are whack as hell, bro. They fuck you up in the long run.
Since I was 15 years old, man.
About the same, around the same time for me, man. 14, 15 years old.
On is the punter Cook who sends it away.
Come on, man. Let's get back in this game.
That's pulled in at the 32. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him as it is. Will go as a 19-yard return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
I'm a Camaro. I got 6 rushing touchdowns. 51-33. They just scored another one. Same thing.
In your face! He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes. I think that's what we just saw there.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and
36
punt it away
points.
again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away.
He scored 36 points. That's an NFL record. In a game, Saints have put up 52. He just six rushing touchdowns.
After the sack on 1st down, Jackson throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just
the biggest game in his career.
catch and run pays off to the 2.
I put him in the status. Second guy to do it.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
That's what network. What's going on, yo? Y'all
This will
just
be
always
stopped
having
about 2
problems,
yards
man.
shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go down at the 28.
The tight end is certainly
the points.
to change because they can control space under.
Well, man.
If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Now Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
What's up, bro? Merry Christmas to you, too.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
What's up, bro? Merry Christmas to you, too.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll be working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Calling a gain of 3. Not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Yeah, anything just something right there. Just do I said it again. Then both phrases popped up.
Touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
Justin
And it
Tucker
never hurts to have that
point.
good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there and happy and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Man, listen to this shit, man.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown for a first and 10.
And Brandon,
At their own.
back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
45 the mic, 45 the mic.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Caught right side and Snead. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Mike, 45. I don't think you got it, son. 45.
On first down, Dobbins. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Off Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. William Golston able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll run it away for the 2nd time. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Buccaneers.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they
turn the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Marcus Peters on the coverage.
You gotta have a very good play.
Working from the gun.
You gotta have that 1st down play.
He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Complete.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the 1st down.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Brady again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Well, the 1st down's on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Brady's throw there complete, and he's got this down to the 35. 5 catches for him in that 1st half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a 1st down. 5-yard line. Now this pass brought in by Brown, and inside the 20 before it's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more, and 1st down. This will be caught once again by Brown. And the Buccaneers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. Brady to throw again. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
This is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. It pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run.
You don't want to do it.
For an easy touchdown.
You don't want to do it in the red zone.
And this is back to a 5-point game.
Bradley Pinion to kick
Now
off.
Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone.
But you got to take the man away.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So
all you can do.
6-yard line.
The Raven offense setting the line for this next drive. Third quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted in the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. He's taking a good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the field. He just couldn't.
Now they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room behind to get upfield.
He will have a Ravens first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Ravens.
They go play action here on first down. He uncorks it for Snead. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that if the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? In this case,
and down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Jason Pierre-Paul picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Get the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get the points.
48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 49. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already to ask for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and he took the ball off course.
2nd and 10.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball runs incomplete.
Snead. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Tampa, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of a touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Brady. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd and 2.
It's complete. He's got Gronk.
Brady's pass.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
He's coming. Let's go. Check it. It's our time. Alert 3. Alert 3. Check 26. Check nickel. Hey.
They'll run it with Jones. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the 1st down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back, and out of bounds right around the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This don't matter. We're going to go for it,
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So a failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a 1st down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd down, here's Thomas. loss of a yard, and it brings up third.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Let's go. Come on now.
Yeah, you better.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10. Desperately needing to score here on what could be their final drive.
How do you keep getting
Intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
J.K. Dobbins, 50 yards. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown.
For the extra point.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a run-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is coming onto the field as they'll go for 2.
13. Here we go. 45, Mike, 45. Hey, watch the ball.
Jackson from the shotgun, and this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Good credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
throwing now is Brady. Thanks to his running back, Leonard Fournette.
Brady's
Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up
to throw, it's Brady.
3.
And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go for it. It's Brady. The man has got one. It's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Into the red zone, it's Brady. They'll set up the screen to Fournette. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
The line of scrimmage.
Second and 11 now.
Here we go. All day, defense, all day.
Again, it's Brady. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Antonio Brown. Incomplete. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. One final try now for Brady. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
16.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Tampa.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn Kane, you done killed Abel. I can't see you picked a dozen roses and left them. And got a little rolling thunder, don't hear my cry, don't let alibi splash you 5 hours out to realize never give up and go inside, can't watch it. The I don't got time. It's all to we're talking about to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, best up the item you choose. Trust in the culture, hit you with the culture. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can trust you, shock you, then now you fluster. Crash it, then I was caught up. You so subtle, falling out through the rubber. Women be this and jumping, the top of we gon' get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush up for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution, maybe not shit I do. Just put it in the music, just put it in the music. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel the rushing through your veins? Will you make it out as you desire? No season when I never be the same. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? No, you make it out as you desire. No season when I never be the same. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? No, you make it out as you desire. No season when I never be the same. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. 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 Prime time over grind, game over, time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take it down like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 40 autos on the truck. I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my life 'cause we young. Looking back like where the love. Swear I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turn me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately I've been scheming. Against all odds like Philly beaming. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no jeans attached. Came from the bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act? I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. 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 Ain't it crazy how the tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch you hate, watch them lurk, can't relate. Watch you skirt out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the mercy, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they say. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act? I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched.
team, I'll be the camp, I'll be the crew. You need to win, who need to win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. Time I was down and out, had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be, playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast, a family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breathe down with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a ring now. Legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing just a hill. She don't know that I can place it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull up with the bar down once. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. Talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback now. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack now. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Y'all go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like a passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get your self-esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto-Biz, what this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in your bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. From the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Go, D. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. They gonna need some therapy after this.
Here's Dobbins. Yeah, that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
An 8-yard gain, so that gets him halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
1st and 10.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain. This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. They're now running right through him. And he's taken down inside the 30. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and a first down conversion.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
A gain of 9 brings up
really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them.
First down,
look out.
Buccaneers.
You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Safe. Check 13.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
The ball carrier.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 2nd down and 4, Brady forced out to his left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Suckup, and it's now a 7-0 game.
To kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. From the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, given 14. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
38-yard line.
45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Silver.
Jackson now. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Check. UAA. Tight yo. Let's go, fellas.
To throw is Jackson. Being chased out left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 7 at the Buccaneers' 45-yard line.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Brings up
Here's Jackson to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown.
That's good.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the
on 1st down. Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he'll get hit this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
He was brought down
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find the hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, the guy just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Brings up
From the gun on third down, Brady. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. They do go for it. It's Brady. He's got Evans. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
Tampa Bay.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Brady's pass.
It's a gain of 5. Well, that'll bring up 2nd down.
All defenses are worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. For the Gronkowski, that's caught. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And
now Brady again. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
2nd and 4.
This is caught. Gronkowski. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A gain of a yard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the lead moves to 10-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0 as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. So that one will be accepted. Brady now on first down. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 33 yards that time.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Shotgun now for Brady. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Shadow! 58, come on! 58, come on! Go Bandit!
Brady to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. First possession in the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Let's go, defense! Let's go, defense!
After the interception, here's Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Hey, hey! Jim, go ahead.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. By Jason Pierre-Paul. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
Down.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
58, right over there, right over there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 23
yards, the final tally.
First down, Buccaneers.
Hold 50. Motion,
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Army. 48 Army.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Brady. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Space to run past the 20. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 16
On any
yards.
given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Complete to
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Yards to go.
Again, it's Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10,
Give me
5, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this third quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball secure. Don't turn it over.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
No gain on the play.
This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Jason Pierre-Paul able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Now a dump off here complete, and they're able to bring him down at the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete.
11 more on that one, and another first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Brady going to find Jones here out of the backfield. Not much there, only a yard.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, you should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
42-yard line.
To throw is Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Brady going to look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5.
Brady's pass.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
The ball carrier.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, switch the mic right here. We go, Mike.
Back to throw, Brady. And he is caught at the 7-yard line.
Brady's pass.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7-yard
line.
Brady to throw. And this is caught.
Brady's
and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Chris Godwin. Touchdown.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 17, Ravens 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
By Shaquille Barrett. Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
Just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. This they splash, this they drip. Yeah, yeah, champion, yeah, we here.